So, good morning and welcome back to Daily Transfer Update. It is Wednesday, people, which means it's halfway through the week. Happy Hump Day. We have also got a game tomorrow, and we're still no closer in knowing whether Unai Emery has actually finally been potted and relieved of his duties at Arsenal. Now, I've done a couple of streams last night. One of them went absolutely mad, by the way. I put a little bit of information out there that I'd got told. If you haven't seen that stream, go and check that out. It's the one about Stan Kroenke. It's titled with Stan, or with the Kroenke's name in the title. So go and check that out if you haven't checked that out already. And yeah, it's pretty mad, if I'm being honest, because he's still officially Arsenal manager, but unofficially, I don't think he is. We haven't trained for 2 days, so are they going to be in training today? And Espirito Santo's hot favourite to be the next manager of Arsenal. Now, that's somebody that I would fully take at Arsenal. I've said this before. I don't need to keep repeating myself on it, but listen, no matter how poor Arsenal are right now, we're still a massive draw for any manager. Doesn't matter who it is. You know, they could be the manager that makes us great again. So we are a big draw. We pay a lot of money, and we're in a false position. We're underachieving, and I think that the next manager we get will get us back to maybe not a title challenge, but they'll definitely get us back into the top four within a year. Maybe not this season, but next season definitely. And yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to it, if I'm being honest. But anyway, I'm going off topic. Go and check them streams out. But we're going to speak about 3 players today. 3 players that I've never heard of, if I'm being honest. And we're going to start with the first one. Us and Manchester United are linked with this guy. And this is a guy who plays in the MLS, a guy called Ezequiel Barco. He's a 20-year-old attacking midfielder. He's been tipped to move to England after a really, really good set of performances for Atlanta United. He scored 4 goals and 3 assists in his last 18 games, and about £11.5 million for the Argentine midfielder. That's how much Atalanta signed him for. Sorry, not how much we'd have to pay for him. The fee's around £20-25 million. I'm not sure he's worth that, but they paid £11.5 million for him. And yeah, he's only 20 years old. He can play attacking midfield. He's already won 2-time MLS, I'll start again, All-Star. And he's won the MLS Cup, the US Open Cup, the Champions Cup. And he's done all of that since he joined Atlanta. So, yeah, I think... Listen, it sounds promising. Let's be real. It sounds really amazing, but it's the MLS. And not many people come from the MLS to this league and succeed. I'm not saying that he's going to flop. Listen, he's a youngster. It probably would be the wisest move for him to move right now. Whilst he's 20 years old, whilst he's young, whilst he's in demand, fully do it. I'm not saying come to Arsenal, but if you want to come to the Premier League, and the fact that us and United are involved, that's probably turned his thought process into, oh my God, I can do better than where I'm at. No disrespect. But at the same time, it's the MLS and it's a dead league. It is literally a dead league. So yeah, I'm not too sure. Listen, like I said, I've never heard of him. I know that I've got a load of American followers on this channel. Do leave it in the description, not the description. I can't even speak today. Maybe I should go back to bed and record this later. Leave it in the comments section and let me know your thoughts on this guy. Obviously, you guys get first-hand sight of him. I don't watch MLS. Most of you probably don't, if I'm being honest. But leave it in the comments section. Let me know what you think about this guy. And yeah, we're going to move on. We're going to move on to the next guy that we're in the mix for. And we're actually in the mix with Tottenham for this one. And that is a guy called Youcef Atal. He's a defender, and he currently plays for Nice in France. Now, there's a load of reports going around at the moment in France and in the UK that suggest that we're going to put a bid in for him. He's 23 years old. Listen, he's not young. There's a load of clubs in Germany, Italy, Spain looking at him. He's very, very quick. I know that much. Very quick. From what I've seen when I did my research for this, like I said, I don't know any of these three players. When I did my research, Geezer's rapid. He can play fullback. That was where he used to play. Well, that's where he plays now. Sorry, he can play the wing, which is saying that, listen, this could be a Hector Bellerin replacement, a Hector Bellerin, I don't know, somebody to push him, and he fully needs to be pushed. By the way, yeah, people that were saying he should be captain this, captain that, well, no, not captain. Sorry, definitely not captain material. I don't even know whether he's Arsenal material, if I'm being honest. But this kid, yeah, 23 years old, really quick, can play the wing, chips in with goals, chips in with assists. Not a great deal amount, but he can actually defend. From what I've seen, and I know it's only YouTube clips and this and that, but from what I've seen, he can defend better than Hector, which is kind of worrying. But I don't know. Listen, there's a whole host of teams lining up for this kid, yeah, and this is probably going to be one that his agents put out there just to drum up a bit of business. Obviously, he's doing well at Nice. He's getting a lot of attention now because of that. And sometimes these players that come from France, and I don't want to try and sound like I'm being elitist because the Premier League and this and that, because it's not like that. But sometimes these players look good in France and they come here and they don't do it. Prime example, Pepe so far. Pepe was fantastic in France. He ain't really done it since he got here. And I'm not saying he won't. And I'm not saying this kid won't. But are we going to bid for him? I don't know. Is he what we need? Probably, yeah. Probably, yeah. We need a right back. We actually need a right back. Hector, for me, ain't good enough. He's better than Callum Chambers. He's better than Maitland-Niles out there. But for me, Hector's not the one. He's not the answer to us going forward defensively in that position. So maybe this kid is. Again, if you're from France or watch the French league, leave it in the comment section. Do you watch Nice? Do you know who this guy is? Do you know how good he is? Leave it all in the comment section down below and let me know what you think. And yeah, last but by no means least, we are going to speak about the manager. We're not going to talk about the last player because you know what? I don't think I'd forget the last player. Let's talk about the manager. Let's just wrap up on the manager. We've got a Europa League game tomorrow. We've got Eintracht Frankfurt, the same Frankfurt that slapped up Bayern Munich 5-1 the other week, which ultimately got their manager Kovac sacked. Now I've seen a lot of Arsenal fans say that they take Kovac at Arsenal, this and that. I wouldn't, but I get it. I get why people would. Now, today's going to be a big day because there's supposed to be a press conference scheduled for the Europa League game. Is Freddie Ljungberg going to come out and do that press conference? Are Arsenal going to put a statement out saying Emery's finally been sacked? Or is Unai Emery going to come out and do that press conference? It's going to be really interesting to see how it pans out. And yeah, I'm going to be sitting there because, listen, like I said, I put out on my streams a lot of information that I was told from somebody that is in and around the club. Yeah. Now, I never claimed it to be true, but at the same time, if it is true, then fair play to the source. If it's not true, I'm going to look a little bit silly. But I never claimed it to be true. But at the same time, I wanted to ask you guys this, right? Listen, you guys make up this channel. You guys fully support my channel left, right and centre every single day of the week, yeah? And I really appreciate that, right? So do this, right? Leave it in the comment section down below. Who is going to take the press conference tomorrow? Is it going to be Freddie Ljungberg or is it going to be Unai Emery? I'll throw a curveball in there. Will the press conference be cancelled? So let me know what you guys think. I can't believe we're sat here on a Wednesday morning and he still ain't been sacked officially by the club. Unofficially, I do, like I said at the very start of the stream, think he has been sacked. But we shall wait and see. We shall wait and see what they do. It's down to Raoul, it's down to Josh and Stan, it's down to Vinay, it's down to the other board members, Chips Keswick and all that lot. And yeah, it's going to be really interesting today. So fingers crossed he is sacked today. Fingers crossed there is an announcement. Listen, I was going to do the third player, but no, we'll save that. We'll do that tomorrow. So have a wonderful Wednesday. I'll be back tonight at 5 o'clock. All the social medias are in the description. Laters, peeps.